What's up, YouTube? Comics with Colors here. It's been what, 8 weeks? 9 weeks?
Because we went to Comic-Con.
Yes, so this past weekend, so Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday was the last day.
And
I went here.
We got that, but it's kind of broken because my baby bug kind of a little bit broken. As you can see the crack.
Right, so first day I brought this home, I had the premium pass, and I took it home and brought it home after the first day, and my little villain got a hold of it, and he tore a hole through it, right through here. So no big deal, doesn't really matter. Still got my wristband on.
You can still fit through the holes.
So bought.
Well, we were there, but we picked some stuff up.
Yes, we did pick some stuff up. There is a print sitting kind of crooked in the picture here. I've been gone for a while. Haven't not picked up comics books. Just been a little busy, and then with the fan expo Vancouver here, I guess didn't really save my money, but I just couldn't find the time to make a video. Watched a few videos here and there. I haven't been doing a lot of hunting, just the inflated prices and whatnot. And I do pick up my new books, and I do continue to read. So I'll probably break this up into, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 videos. Stuff that I picked up over the last 8 weeks.
It's been a long time making a video.
And then the stuff I picked up from the con, and I think I broke the con stuff up. Maybe I'll do some of the artwork and prints that I picked up, and then I think tomorrow morning or so I'll upload the other stuff. I did not pick up a lot of books though. I went to the con and I saw the prices, and they were astronomical for the books. I'm not a grader. I don't know anything about grades, but there's like a first Rayshaw Ghoul there. I don't know if it's a good price or a bad price, but I saw $700. I just turned around and walked the other way. No, I can't do it. $700 is ridiculous. It's too much for me to spend.
Yeah, that's expensive.
I think I'm going to do more of the Tuamua, and then maybe hopefully find the stuff in dollar bins. I don't know. I just can't spend that money. So, but anyways, we'll get to the prints and whatnot that we picked up from.
One that you can see, that's mine.
Yeah, this one is my little sidekicks. Julia's. Let's see. This is done by Agnes Garbowska.
It's kind of a long name.
Yes, there's 2 women from My Little Pony, Sarah Richard and Agnes Grabowska were both at the con. Leave that there. Don't just leave it. And they had a bunch of prints, and I did get a couple things done from them, which I'll show in the next video. I also got this one, that'll be in my son's room.
Yep, that's one we are waiting here now.
Yeah, if you can see that. Sorry about the glare there, but the lighting sucks in this bedroom.
Yeah.
Spider-Man and Venom.
As you can tell, it's dark out.
Yeah, it is dark. It is, geez, I don't even know what time it is. Must be
it's
like...
probably noon.
No, it's not noon. Noon's pretty early, so...
But,
yeah, that's,
as you can
those
see,
2.
he's wearing a bracelet. This one's kind of not in my room because it's kind of not a good stain.
This next one, I can't remember this artist's name. I saw this print.
But it doesn't belong in my room because it's not a good stain.
Yes, it's, I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool.
It's kind of a boy's thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a boy's thing. Yeah, so, you guys can just look at that for a little bit. I really enjoyed that one.
And this one's the cutest I ever had.
And from the same artist.
It's from a movie.
You know who that is? That's Baby Groot.
Baby Groot. He has a flower.
Yeah.
And
I think
he's still glowing.
I think it was, 3 for $25, I think, prints.
And it might be a short video.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too long.
Yeah, because we are showing the big pictures.
Same artist again. Just leave that one there, baby. Is a Spawn one. Just the way I am, I just see some Spawn stuff. I just like that one. These are all in Artist Alley, so a little more independent. They're not nothing too crazy. Just leave it. And I mean, prints are fairly inexpensive, and they're nice to cover walls with. I cover them with comic books and with prints. The next one.
And this one is a Spawn shoot.
No, it's not Spawn. It's Punisher.
Punisher? But the shirt looks like it's Spawn, but it's not.
The next one is a Punisher print. We were lucky enough to have Mike Zeck there. So
That's his friend.
it's not my friend. Mike Zeck's the guy who drew this baby.
I know, but the other one is your friend.
He he signed down here, and just leave it. Please, just put it. And it's 207 to 250. So he was a really cool guy.
And you don't know today's Easter.
Um,
And here's a
just wait.
This one, this is that.
So my sidekick's taking over all the commentary for the video. But my sidekick, my villain, and my wife all attended the Vancouver Fan Expo with me on Saturday, which was a big mistake. I probably should have brought them today because it wasn't dead, but there was wiggle room. My villain is only 1 year old, and
next birthday he's going to be 2.
but he still requires a stroller. So if you tried to
walk yet.
if you try and push a stroller through anything like that, it is an absolute nightmare. So I think we spent about maybe 3 or 4 hours in there,
Or 10 minutes.
and it was so busy on the Saturday.
Yes.
I bumped into a couple of my friends there. Also,
And there's also a girl that wanted to hang out with me.
yeah. Oh, just you're breaking stuff in my pocket, kid. Who else? They had William Shatner there, and Brent Spinner was there, Stephen Amell, Jennifer Morrison, Carrie Fisher. So I mean, some of the movie people that came, made it a little bit busier. I'm not a movie guy, so I did get to see them, and man, does Brent Spinner ever look old? I mean, his hair is white. He's about 30 shades past gray into white. But he seems like a really nice guy. I didn't talk to him, but I was kind of standing off to the side. Seems really down to earth. William Shatner looks actually skinnier in person than I thought. I never got to see Carrie Fisher the whole time I was there. I didn't even, catch a glimpse of her, nothing. Jennifer Morrison looks really small. Like, from when she was sitting in a chair, usually when you sit beside someone, you kind of look the same height. Well, she looked like, I don't know, 2/3 the size or 1/3 of the size of someone else that was sitting beside her. You need to get off my leg there, baby. So anyways, yeah, I got to meet Mike Zeck. He was really cool. Who were the big names? Matthew Clark, Sarah Richard, Agnes Grabowska, Mike Zeck, McNiven, Marcus Tu, Carrie Nord. Who else was there? Carrie Nord, Raymond Perez, Carrie Andrews, Chad Harden, Michelle Dalecki. Not a ton of artists. And unfortunately, the two that I really wanted to see were Bernie Wrightson and George Perez. Neither one of the two could attend. George actually canceled last minute on Saturday. He unfortunately has some issues with his psoriasis and couldn't make it. But when I read his email or whatever to the organizer of Vancouver Fan Expo, he was willing to attend if he actually, really wanted him to. But I mean, when someone writes you a letter like that, you can't actually, make them come. You feel bad for them. But wishing George obviously that he gets well. Maybe one other time or some other time I can be fortunate enough to meet him, get him to sign a couple books for me. So the next one.
This one is for a day. That's not today, and it's a bunny.
So this was done by this is White Rabbit in pencils. Here, let's see. Can we see in the camera nicely? Kinda. I'll move it a little bit closer. This was done by, oh geez.
How are we going to
I want to say
do this?
Colette Taylor. I have her card.
But but you can't fully see it in the camera.
I don't know if she's trying to break into comics or just be an artist in general, but I had a choice between this and a Poison Ivy. They were both to me were just fantastic. The only reason why I picked this one, only reason why I picked this one is because it was $50 cheaper than the Poison Ivy. And I mean, I bought this today, so getting a little closer to the end of the con, the fun start to run a little bit lower. So I just opted for the one that didn't cost as much. Now, there was another person, I guess, who was also looking at the same two pieces of original art. And they were saying, oh yeah, there's another guy who's coming around who's looking at this stuff too. He's having a real hard time picking between the same two pieces that you are. So I just made his decision easier, and he got to buy the more expensive one. So I think it's Colette Taylor. I know it's Colette for sure. I think it's Taylor, but it could be Turner. And if I had the cards on me, I would tell you exactly who it is. But in my video tomorrow, I will bring the cards so I can tell you exactly who they are. She does the pencils for this. She does work on some other stuff. She works with an inker in the UK. This
one is a big one because it's cut in half, but it's an actual page.
Just leave that one there. Okay, so
that's one page.
This is a piece of original art from Stan Lee's The Traveler. This is page 1 of issue 8. Just leave it there, please. You can't no, you're gonna get your dirty hands all over it. This is a splash page for page 1.
And there's another page forward.
So this is done by Chad Hardin, who's obviously, if you guys know, does Harley Quinn currently. I don't know if you guys read Harley Quinn 16.
It's pretty awesome, I think.
Yeah, it's. I actually got to sit in a.
Whatever it's called.
Sketch duel with Kari Andrews and Chad Hardin. I've never been to a sketch duel. I've never been to a con, period. Not a little con, not a mini con, not a baby con, not a jamungo con. Nothing. No con. The only con I've been to is a convenience store. Nothing else. I went to it and it was funny. Chad's a really awesome guy. I probably stopped by his booth, I don't know, 6 times. Flipped through his art, I don't know how many times. Really wanted some Harley Quinn pieces, but because they're Harley Quinn, they're really expensive. $500-600 for.
Yeah, just watch your Harley Quinn jacket.
Yeah, no, not the jacket, the pages. So if I had more money, if I had brought $8,000 with me, yeah, I probably would have bought some Harley Quinn stuff. But
You couldn't.
yeah, I didn't. But Chad's a really, really down to earth guy. Really cool. When I first saw him, I wouldn't say I was intimidated, but I wasn't quite sure what he was going to be like. And then when I actually met him and I talked to him at his table, and when I sat in the panel with him, and then at the end of the day, before he went to the panel, I talked with him and I think Gemma Young, I think it is. Just awesome people. I mean, maybe some people have had some bad experience with him. I'm not sure. I haven't heard too much, but he was a really, really cool guy. Just fun to talk to and, fun to look at the art with. I mean, this stuff wasn't crazy expensive. It was buy 2 for $60 and then you get the third one free. So that was the first one I picked.
And this is the second page for it.
Now,
This is the second page.
Now this next one is page 8 and page 9. Now since it was buy 2 get 1 free,
He bought 2.
I decided, why would I buy
That one.
single pages if I can just
buy the whole thing.
get a page that covers 2?
Yeah.
I just put that
He
one
got
there.
the full page.
So if you see,
It matches up.
they join there. Now, when he signed the bottom of it, he signed it so that his name actually joins across the 2. So maybe tomorrow I may have to go look to see if I can find some frames. I got to find something that can frame both of these together and hopefully frame the other one. Can't honestly say enough about Chad Harden. If you guys do get a chance to meet him, you should. I mean, he was really nice to my daughter as well. Really, really nice to my wife. They went and got some stuff, which I'll show tomorrow. Sarah Richard and Agnes Grabowska were awesome people too. They did a couple things that I'll also show in a later video for my daughter. They were really cool to talk to. Really nice to my kids, as well as Diana Greenlaw. I have some stuff to show from her too. She's actually local to BC here. She's out in South Surrey. She was a really, really nice person. She did a sketch for me, or two sketches for me. She's an inker. Inkers are tracers, but they're drawers. She showed me a few things where she's like, "Oh, here, take a look at this," and you can see where it positioned a certain gun. And like, yeah, look, I had to change where the gun was because it was off, and the perspective of this was wrong. So, yes, when you ink, you can. People say you trace, but you do actually have to draw. So, she was really awesome. Who else was really cool? Mike Zach was nice. He had a lot of cool stuff there. He is the only person that did charge for signatures unless you bought something. If you bought a print, the signatures were free. If not, they were $5 a signature. Every single person that we went to, me and my buddy, as well as my wife and my kids, no one charged us at all for signatures. So, not sure because they're not like super crazy artists or whatnot. But I mean, for a first expo for a guy like me who's relatively new into comics and whatnot, I mean, it was a good experience. I wasn't depressed by how much money I spent. I did spend quite a bit, but that's just on all the stuff in general. Obviously, parking. I mean, parking first day was $23 for me to park downtown. Gas was probably pretty expensive. Brought my own drinks. Didn't really eat because I don't know. Eating seemed like the bad thing to do when I was down there. My daughter really enjoyed it. She wanted to dress up and do a little bit of cosplay, so we let her cosplay. But I guess I'll end the video for now. I'll tell you a little bit more about the artists. I guess tomorrow when I do my other video of some of the books and stuff. Plus maybe show off some of the stuff that I did pick up over the 8 weeks. I mean, it is. I'll just. I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here. A whole bunch of Funko Pops and I don't know, maybe about 15 Funko Pops. I got another half a short box full of stuff besides the stuff I just showed you. And yeah, sorry I haven't been around, guys. I've been trying to watch videos. Yeah, I had a great time. This con here is what, maybe 30,000 people, give or take. And I was like going crazy with just the sheer volume of people. Clouded Journey, I know he was down last week for Emerald City. That's more than this one. That's what, in the 40s or 50s, I think, or maybe 60,000. If this is what 30,000 is like, that's what, I don't know what 60,000 looks like. I don't know if I could venture to an SDCC and see 140,000 people or 200. So really crowded, really fun. I will definitely be seeing you guys all probably tomorrow or the next day. Okay, ciao.